Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And guys, today, to start it off, we're doing a 100 XRP giveaway. If you want to enter, there are 4 simple steps. First of all, make sure you press the like button on this video. Second of all, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and make sure you have the notification bell on. Third of all, make sure you comment something down below. This comment is going to be your entry ticket. And last but not least, make sure you follow me over on Twitter, TheDustyBC, because I'll pick a new winner from over on Twitter. All right, go to this comment right here. I'm creating a fund for my kids, and write an answer on this one. Anybody who answers will get an entry into this giveaway. So do that right now as well. Extra entry for everybody. Do that. And if we hit 1,000 likes within 24 hours, we're announcing the giveaway winner within 24 hours. Then the first tweet of today is actually a very relevant and very important one for everybody. I'm thinking that right now we are in a little bit of a hurricane. We're in a storm. Is it a good storm? That's yet to be determined. Are we in the eye or in the last part? Again, those things are to be determined. Here is a little bit of a reason why. Right now, we are having issues with the debt. We have some massive debt going around. I think anybody can vouch for this one. There's a high unemployment rate. Again, these all speak for themselves. We have a ton of layoffs, liquidity issues, the CV, no stimulus deal, government about to go on recess until after the election. President Trump and Melania got CV. Bankruptcies, protests, divided country, election in a month, and so much more. And interestingly, I don't want to get too far into this one, the warnings and things like that, because I don't know if I can agree with all of that, or if I should show that on videos. These points, though, they are factual. A lot of them are. Right? Again, I'm not trying to push any conspiracy theory upon you guys, nothing like that. I'm just trying to show you guys some of the facts, right? These are all just economical numbers you can look up, and I guess facts that came out by these guys themselves. These are real. Now, what I'm thinking here is that we are either in the eye of the hurricane, where it's like we right now are waiting for the election and everything that's going to be following to really break us, because we had a small downfall before, which could be the first part of the hurricane when the S&P 500 went down quite a significant amount. Then right now it's the calm. And then the real storm is going to be following after the election, when the S&P could possibly fall down another 8 years in terms of levels. We could fall down to 8 years prior. Why am I saying that, by the way? I've covered it so many times in my videos before. There are some theories going around out there that analyze what the election paired with a big economical consequence, in this case the CV or the pandemic, could have in terms of effects on the S&P, right? And I'm quite convinced that this time around, it's another very, very important part of all of this. Like, consider this one as well. The world reserve currency is there on average 95 years. We're already there for 100. And most of the time it's the strongest currency out there. Right now, it's definitely still the US dollar. But that could all really change in the matter of seconds. If we, for example, were to go for negative interest rates, or the election goes kind of bad, or the S&P falls like crazy, it could be that currency switches to yuan or something along those lines, maybe even the euro. And things like that is what people are really, really worried for right now, and what we're all watching out for. All I can say is, though, it's the perfect storm right now, and people are going berserk over the crazy ideas that are being formed. Then another thing, which is to a certain degree quite irrelevant, but also really quite interesting, it is the formula for a Ripple destroyer. It must eliminate Nostro Vostro, right? Because that's what Ripple does. Has established corridors connecting all countries and fiats. Has more liquidity than Jesus. Settles instantly with all funds repatriated. Any entity can use it. All must be checked or it can't compete with ODL. So this one right here, in my opinion, is another very, very important fact, a very, very important part of it all. If you guys don't know about this, it is really ongoing right now that the only big competitor for Ripple would ever be Swift. I don't know if it's said it right here, but a lot of people have said the big competitor is going to be Swift. Right? I don't have it open right now. Yeah, right here. Let's see here. Swift is Ripple's main competitor, but many other giants, including Facebook, JP Morgan, MasterCard, Visa, and sovereign national banks, such as People Bank of China, Bank of France, and various central banks of Europe, cooperating and working together, will soon challenge Ripple's dominance in this area. Financial service tech firms such as Square will also challenge Ripple, according to Litton. Now, a couple points to make. First of all, Swift. Are they a competitor or are they a associate or partner? Swiss banking giant unites Ripple and Swift on one platform. We know about this. There is no question in my mind anymore that argument kind of fades away, because there's a world in which Swift and Ripple can really work together, and thus saying they're biggest competitors is not really true anymore. Also, the second part, but many other giants, including Facebook, JP Morgan, MasterCard, and Visa, and some other banks will take over, that also really does not hold if you start to think about what was just said. What was just said in here was that it, for example, will need to be used or able to be used by anybody, and get rid of Nostro Vostro. A lot of these things that I'm mentioning are not getting rid of Nostro Vostro, and a lot of them also are not really usable by anybody. So one part about that is, if it's a central currency like Libra, there could be some sanctions for China, theoretically speaking, right? Because it's a currency, for example, issued by Facebook America, so it's an American currency then. Because it's a security and things like that. It all could get complicated. XRP is a decentralized asset. It can be used by anybody in the world without anybody ever being able to stop them. So from that perspective, really, XRP has something very unique right there, where it just can't be stopped. It can be used by anybody, and all these points, they're quite hard for others to follow along and I guess also tick the boxes for. And it's something we don't really tell ourselves too often, but it's the truth. Then I want to quickly go over the retirement plan with you guys once more, because we're often talking about the storm and people hopping over into crypto really fast, or people getting out of it, or the eye of the storm even, and things maybe getting bad in the future. A lot of you guys were wondering in my comment section, what should I be doing, Dusty? What should I do now? Should I buy more XRP? Am I done? Do I have enough, or what? And all I can say about this one right here is make sure you know exactly what your position is for the longer term. Do you think we're going to go up in price? Do you think we're going to stay here with the price? Do you think, XRP is your only investment asset? Do you want more crypto? Things like that. Write them all down. If you've got them written on paper, you can make some new choices. What's your average XRP price? What's your average income? And how much of that do you want to invest? What is your life going to be looking like in the next couple of years if you don't consider crypto at all? Is your income going to be stable? Is it going to change for the negative and things like that? They're all really important, because if all were to stay the same and you have a lot of money left to invest, then all you got to look for is, all right, what's the best point, right, to invest in? But then comes the question, what should I invest in? Should I go for XRP or some other crypto? What if you already have a good XRP bag and you want to diversify? What should I go for then? Those are all things you need to consider. And a part of that is written right here in the retirement plan. But the majority of this is just have some goals in place for what you want to get to investing. Because if you don't have those, you're just going to invest without, kind of without a head. You're just buying things without ever knowing where you want to get to. And the risk of buying yourself that much crypto instead of buying yourself some assets like that is, with crypto, it's really hard to buy something with it. Because, let's say you have $100,000 in XRP right now, or let's say you have 100,000 XRP, let's do it that way, and you want to buy, a computer. All of a sudden, you're going to have to spend 4,000, for example, XRP. That 4,000 XRP right now may be just worth $1,000. In the future, that XRP could be worth, $10 million, whatever. You just pick something. And even though the same thing applies with assets and stock of a company, it feels so much more different if you're doing that, buying it with XRP. Because with those stocks and things like that, you have to sell the stock to then get your money back and then buy something with dollars. Or you're going to think then it's opportunity cost for not holding that stock longer. With XRP though, you're going to always think, man, why did I buy that with XRP? And it's a completely different feeling. So from that perspective, sometimes I'm like, maybe, you should consider this upfront, Because if you're going to hold your XRP forever, and that's somebody's plan as well, a lot of people have that opinion, when are you going to start buying things with your XRP? When is enough? All right, when are you at that point where you can enjoy your money then, and things like that? Those are really important, because otherwise you're going to always be waiting for the next gain, and you'll never be able to enjoy your riches. That's another point, guys. If you don't have a goal, it could be that you're never satisfied with the amount of XRP you have, or never satisfied with the amount of money that says there. And even though you are a multimillionaire on paper, you still live like a, I don't know, like you're living paycheck to paycheck with $2,000 in your account every month. You know, while you're a multimillionaire in XRP. That's also another situation you can get. So again, that's why I like to showcase these things to you guys, to just keep you on edge. Another one is, when and at what prices are you going to cash out a little bit? Because even though I'm a very big XRP bull, and actually crypto bull in general, I think all these prices will go up. I'm also, a guy that's realistic, and I have a zero BS policy, where I always tell you guys exactly what I think. And what I think is, if XRP gets to $5, you got to cash some out. You got to take a couple of dollars of profit, because if all falls back down, you don't want to have that same 2018 situation anymore where, I could have sold at the top, but I didn't. I had $1 million, but then the next couple of weeks I had like 10,000. That happened. You don't want to be that guy. So you want to cash out at least a little bit at some set price points. And that's the difficult part, set price points, because they will haunt you in your, in your journey. If they get to that point, you're like, man, I don't feel like selling. We're on such a rush. You still got to. All right, you got to decide that right now for yourself, and you got to follow that plan. That's risk management. It's very important for any investor and trader, and it's something that a lot of newer investors lack. And that's why I'm telling you guys about it, to really, really work on it, really think about it, and get going. All right, so start writing a couple of these things out. Just go through the plan for a little second with yourself. I'm going to be sharing it over on Discord. I think I've debated on it for a long while. That's because I wanted to fully make the plan before sharing it. But, if I do share it, the highest chance of it is in Discord. So make sure you join that as well. I'll be providing this one possibly next week if I do finish it. I really, really hope so. But yeah, join it. See you guys again in another crypto video. And enjoy your week, everybody. I mean, it's weekend, actually. So enjoy your weekend. Go do something fun. Tell me in the comment section down below or on Discord what you have done, and I will gladly check it out because I like that type of stuff. Take care, everybody. Have a nice day. By the way, Cardano, before I forget, Australian dev aims to bring Cardano payments to Shopify stores. Just saw that. That was pretty damn huge. I really like that. Cardano is also one of the projects that I really, really love, but I don't get to spend enough time with nowadays. I'm so busy with talking about XRP that I'm kind of forgetting about ADA, which sucks because I really, really do love the crypto. Right? I think it has a huge ton of potential. Thank you all for watching. Take care and have a very, very jolly wally gulo day, everybody.